Beneath Oklahoma's endless sky and California's shimmering coast, two legends found each other: Blake Shelton, the country titan whose voice echoes loss and resilience, and Gwen Stefani, the pop visionary whose lyrics weave heartbreak into hope. Their love, forged in the crucible of shattered dreams, is a melody that defies the odds. Yet, whispers of trouble swirl, with tabloids claiming their marriage teeters under the weight of fame. Is their bond as unbreakable as their music? Blake Tollison Shelton was born on June 18, 1976, in Ada, Oklahoma, a town of 16,810, where life pulsed to the rhythm of community fairs and country radio. His mother, Dorothy Ann Bird Shelton, ran Dorothy's Beauty Shop, a hub where locals swapped gossip over the twang of Patsy Cline and Loretta Lynn records. Dorothy, with her sharp wit and nurturing heart, taught Blake to find stories in everyday moments, her tales of rural life shaping his lyrical voice. His father, Richard Dick Lee Shelton, a car salesman at Ada's Chrysler dealership, filled their modest home with the sounds of Hank Williams, Merle Haggard, and George Jones, his booming laugh a counterpoint to the vinyl's crackle. Family dinners often dissolved into sing-alongs, young Blake harmonizing with his sister Endy, a budding vocalist, while Dick strummed an air guitar. At 8, Blake took the stage at the Pontotoc County Fair, a scrawny kid in a borrowed cowboy hat belting out "Okie from Muskogee" to a crowd of farmers and neighbors. His voice, raw but soulful, earned coins tossed into a tin can and cheers that sparked a dream. By 12, his Uncle Don, a grizzled guitarist who gigged at local dives, gifted him a battered acoustic guitar, teaching him chords, G, C, D, in the Shelton's garage under a flickering bulb. Blake practiced until his fingers bled, mimicking Conway Twitty and dreaming of Nashville's neon glow. But tragedy struck on November 13, 1990, when his older brother, Richie, 24, died in a car crash on Highway 3 near Ada. Richie, a mechanic with a quick grin and a knack for fixing anything, was driving home when his truck skidded on wet pavement. "It was like the world went silent," Blake told Rolling Stone in 2018, the loss a wound that lingered. He poured his grief into a notebook, penning "That Old Truck," a ballad about Richie's Chevy, its empty seat a haunting void. Music became his lifeline, a way to keep his brother's memory alive. At 17, fresh from Ada High School, Blake left for Nashville in 1994, his Chevy packed with a guitar, $200, and dreams bigger than Oklahoma's plains. Nashville was a grind. Barstools held more dreamers than stars. He worked as a tape duplicator at Soundstage Studios, copying demos for $5 an hour, while playing open mics at Tootsie's Orchid Lounge and the Bluebird Cafe. Rejections piled up. One label exec called his voice too twangy. But in 1997, a Bluebird performance of an original, "Broken Heart on Highway 40," caught Sony Music Nashville's ear, landing him a development deal. He honed his craft in a $300 a month apartment, surviving on ramen and hope. Co-writing with veterans like Bobby Braddock, in 2001, Giant Records signed him, but his debut single, "I Want to Talk About Me," was shelved for being too bold. Toby Keith recorded it, hitting #1 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. Blake responded with "Austin," a voicemail ballad of unrequited love, drawn from late-night calls to an ex. Released as Giant Collapsed, it landed with Warner Brothers, topping the Hot Country Songs chart for 5 weeks in 2001, the longest-running #1 debut in country history then, with 600,000 sales. His self-titled debut album, 2001, blended honky-tonk swagger and vulnerability, selling 750,000 copies for gold certification. AllMusic praised its grit and heart, while Country Standard Time called it safe but soulful. Fans packed venues from Tulsa to Dallas, chanting "Austin" under summer stars. His 2003 sophomore album, The Dreamer, dug deeper. Its lead single, The Baby, a son's lament for a dying mother, hitting #1, selling 1.2 million downloads. The album went gold. Tracks like Playboys of the Southwestern World, showcasing Blake's humor. Blake Shelton's Barn and Grill, 2004, was a love letter to roots, with Some Beach, a witty gripe about life's hassles, topping charts for 3 weeks, and a cover of Conway Twitty's Goodbye Time, peaking at #7. Platinum with 1.3 million sales, it featured Reba McEntire on Oklahoma Swing, cementing Blake's ascent. His 2005 Grand Ole Opry debut, strumming Austin in a Stetson, was a homecoming, the crowd's roar erasing years of rejection. Through it all, Richie's shadow lingered, his memory woven into every lyric, turning pain into anthems that resonated across the heartland. Blake's rise brought personal dreams, but fame's weight tested them. On November 17, 2003, he married Kaynette Gurn, his high school sweetheart from Ada, in a small church ceremony, the scent of hay bales and honeysuckle in the air. Kaynette, a former teacher with a warm smile, was Blake's anchor, her grounded nature a refuge from Nashville's chaos. They spent early days fishing on Lake Texoma, planning a quiet life. But Blake's schedule, radio tours, CMA showcases, late-night studio sessions, pulled them apart. Kaynette stayed in Oklahoma, managing their home, while Blake chased spotlights. By 2005, strains surfaced, amplified when he performed with Miranda Lambert at CMT's 100 Greatest Duets concert. Their rendition of You're the Reason God Made Oklahoma crackled with chemistry, tabloids fanning rumors. Their 2008 cover of Michael Bublé's Home hit #1, selling 1.4 million downloads, its harmony hinting at more than music. Blake and Kaynette divorced in 2006, a quiet split. "We were kids trying to hold on to something too big," Blake told People in 2011, regret in his voice. Miranda Lambert, a Texas firebrand with a voice like whiskey and wildfire, became Blake's muse. Their romance ignited in 2006, a whirlwind of shared gigs and late-night songwriting. On May 9, 2010, Blake proposed in an Oklahoma field, fireflies dancing as he offered a vintage diamond ring under a full moon. They wed May 14, 2011, at Don Strange Ranch near Bourne, Texas, hosting 550 guests under tents strung with mason jars. Venison from Blake's hunts graced the menu, their first dance to Sweet Caroline's sparking laughter and boot stomps. It was a country fairy tale, 2 stars aligned. In 2011, Blake joined The Voice as a coach, his Oklahoma charm and sharp mentorship boosting ratings to 14 million viewers for Season 1. His team's first win, Jermaine Paul in 2012, proved his knack for spotting diamonds in the rough. His album Red River Blue 2011 debuted at #1, selling 1.7 million copies. Honey Bee, a nod to Miranda's Spark, hit #1 in 7 weeks, a male country artist record, with 2 million downloads. God Gave Me You, inspired by their vows, and Drink on It also topped charts. The album earning a Grammy nod for Best Country Album. Tragedy returned in January 2012, when Dick Shelton died at 71 after a long battle with lung disease, his final days spent in hospice surrounded by family. Blake's grief was raw, an echo of Richie's loss. He and Miranda co-wrote Over You, a tribute to Richie. Its lyrics: "It rains, my life, the storm clouds roll in, cutting deep." Released in 2012, it won CMA Song of the Year and ACM Single and Song of the Year in 2013. Its video of Blake on rain-soaked backroads resonating with 10 million views. Their 2012 Super Bowl XLVI cameo with Madonna drew 112 million viewers, a career peak. But by July 2015, their marriage crumbled under tour demands and divergent paths. Their joint statement read, "This is not the future we envisioned. With heavy hearts, we move forward separately." The divorce, finalized amicably, left Blake retreating to his Tishomingo ranch, finding solace in the quiet of grazing horses and open fields. Blake's music thrived despite personal turmoil. Based on a true story, 2013 sold 1.5 million. Its lead single, Boys Round Here, a 5-week #1 with 2.3 million downloads, featuring Pistol Annies. Bringing Back the Sunshine, 2014, delivered Neon Light, #1, 1.4 million downloads, and Sangria, cementing his hitmaker status. Collaborations with Rihanna on Can't Remember, 2011, and Shakira on Medicine, 2014, broadened his reach. His Ole Red bar chain, launched in 2014 in Tishomingo, grew to a $70 million empire by 2025, a haven for live music. By 2015, Blake's 9 voice wins tied him for the most, his mentorship a beacon amid personal storms. Gwen Stefani was born October 3, 1969, in Fullerton, California, a suburb alive with freeways and ambition. Her father, Dennis, a Yamaha marketing executive, brought home guitars and synths, sparking family jams. Her mother, Patty, a former accountant turned homemaker, sewed Gwen's iconic plaid skirts, her needle threading the future. With siblings Eric, JJ, and Todd, Gwen grew up in a Catholic household, her creativity blooming amid Anaheim's punk scene. Eric's obsession with ska, Madness, The Specials, shaped her ear. At 17, fresh from Loara High School, she joined Eric's band No Doubt as a backup singer. Their garage rehearsals a cacophony of horns and dreams. No Doubt's early years were gritty, playing dive bars like Fender's Ballroom. Signed to Interscope in 1991, their 1992 debut sold a mere 30,000 copies, critics shrugging at its Esquier punk blend. But Tragic Kingdom, 1995, forged over 3 years, was a supernova. Gwen's breakup with bassist Tony Kanal fueled Don't Speak, a raw ballad of denial that topped Hot 100 airplay for 16 weeks, selling 7 million singles. Just a Girl and Spiderwebs defined 90s alt-rock, the album's 16 million sales earning a Grammy nod. Gwen's style, bindis, crop tops, platinum hair, became a cultural touchstone. Her Harajuku aesthetic, a rebellion against suburbia. Follow-ups tested loyalty. Return of Saturn, 2000. Introspective with Simple Kind of Life. Sold 2.6 million but puzzled fans expecting ska. Rock Steady, 2001. Dancehall infused with Hey Baby and Underneath It All, won a Grammy for Best Pop Performance, selling 3 million. Internal strife, Eric's 1995 exit, Tony's lingering tension threatened collapse. Gwen's solo leap, Love, Angel, Music, Baby. 2004 was a reinvention. Its Pharrell-produced Hollaback Girl, the first digital single to sell 1 million downloads, the album's 7 million sales cementing her pop reign. The Sweet Escape, 2006, with Akon's The Sweet Escape, sold 3.5 million, its Vegas residency grossing 30 million. Romance shaped her art. After Tony, Gwen met Bush's Gavin Rossdale at Lollapalooza 1995, marrying in 2002 in London's St. Paul's Church, a Gothic affair. Sons Kingston, 2006, Zuma, and Apollo, 2014, arrived, but Gavin's 2015 affair with their nanny shattered trust. Gwen filed for divorce in August 2015, finalized in 2016. The betrayal fueling This Is What the Truth Feels Like, 2016. Debuting at #1 with 1.3 million sales, tracks like Used to Love You bared her soul. its tour grossing $40 million. Her LAMB fashion line, launched 2003, hit $1.5 billion in sales by 2025. For Forbes, while GXVE Beauty, her 2022 clean cosmetics venture, reached $100 million annually. Gwen's The Voice tenure began in 2014. Her 6 seasons yielding Carter Rubin's season 19 win, ratings hitting 9 million. Her 2017 holiday album, You Make It Feel Like Christmas, sold 1.1 million. Its Blake duet, a festive staple. Philanthropy flourished. $2 million to Children's Hospital Los Angeles. $1 million to AIDS Project LA by 2025. No Doubt's 2024 Coachella reunion drew 130,000. Their January 2025 Fire Aid benefit, raising $5 million for wildfire relief per Variety. Gwen's journey, from garage dreamer to global icon, is a masterclass in reinvention. In 2014, The Voice set sparked magic. Blake, reeling from Miranda's split, met Gwen, fresh from Gavin's betrayal, in a green room buzzing with chaos. "We were two broken people who saw each other," Blake told Billboard in 2020. Their bond grew over coffee runs and late-night talks, Gwen's vulnerability matching Blake's steady warmth. By November 2015, romance bloomed during Season 9. Their flirty banter a set highlight. Public fascination followed. Paparazzi trailed their Nashville date nights. But they thrived. Blake introduced Gwen to ranch life, teaching her to fish. She taught him to dance to No Doubt's Hella Good in his barn. Nobody But You, 2019, topped country airplay. Its 2 million streams a vow of devotion, filmed on Blake's ranch at sunset. Happy Anywhere, 2020, born in lockdown, hit #1. Its cabin video showing them baking bread and laughing. A balm for fans in quarantine. On October 27, 2020, Blake proposed in his Tishomingo chapel, hand-built with cedar from his land. Gwen's sons, Kingston, Zuma, Apollo, cheering as he knelt. "This is our forever," he said. Per Access Hollywood, 2021. They wed July 3, 2021, in that chapel, 40 guests under wildflower arches, Carson Daly officiating. Gwen's Vera Wang gown shimmered. Blake's We Can Reach the Stars, breaking hearts. The reception, hayrides, s'mores, a red velvet Harajuku cake, was pure joy. Their blended family thrived. Blake taught the boys guitar. Gwen planted avocado trees. Their 2024 duet Purple Irises hit #1, earning a 2025 Grammy nod. Its lyrics, a garden of love. By mid-2025, tabloids spun tales of strife, citing Blake's 200-date tour and Gwen's GXVE commitments. A Radar Online August scoop claimed Blake sought Keith Urban's advice on love's longevity. Gwen's March single, Still Gonna Love You, produced with Phineas, fueled speculation with lyrics of enduring storms. But Gwen quashed rumors in a September 2025 People interview. "Our love and values are unshakable. Divorce talk? Lies. Blake's my home." She admitted doubts. "Aging scares me. Am I enough?" But nightly calls and date nights grounded them. Blake, an armchair expert, said, "We talk fears, aging, relevance. Gwen's my rock." Gwen's October 2023 Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony was a love letter. Blake's speech to 1,000 moved her to tears. She pulled up in a minivan, kids' seats everywhere, a force of nature. Her heart outshines her star. Their 2025 collaborations, a joint charity single for wildfire relief, a voice cameo, proved their unity. Challenges: Blake's Vegas residency prep. Gwen's tour, tested but didn't break them. Their ranch, a sanctuary for reconnection. Blake's 2025 album, for recreational use only, debuted at #1, selling 800,000 copies. Texas, his 30th #1, nodded to Austin, while Stay Country or Die Tryin' resonated with fans, earning CMA nods. Ole Red's 8 locations, including a February Vegas launch, grossed $70 million. Post-Voice, Blake's cameos mentored stars like Maura Grace, who won Season 28, Gwen's Bouquet Deluxe hit, #5, Still Gonna Love You, a radio hit. GXVE's sustainable palette, Bloom, sold 100,000 units in August. No Doubt's Fire Aid benefit raised $5 million. Their philanthropy, Blake's $4 million to Oklahoma conservation, Gwen's $2.5 million to hospitals, shone. Family life flourished on Blake's 400-acre ranch, the boys thriving amid tractor rides and campfires. Their 2025 wildfire relief concert grossed $6 million per billboard. From Ada's fields to California's shores, Blake and Gwen have faced loss, Richie, Dick, betrayals, yet their love is a ballad that endures. Rumors fade like static, their truth a clear chord. As Gwen told Vogue, "Blake's my home, I'm his." Their saga is resilience incarnate, a melody for the ages. Blake and Gwen's love proves harmony triumphs over chaos. Their legacy, music, family, heart, echoes forever. Crave more stories of grit and glory? Subscribe, join our tribe, and let the music live on.
Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into Hollywood's hidden history.